one more chapter, healthcare services of the community, and after that we will come on on national health programs. So this is the last marathon we are running now, the last 3 years. Okay, so can I start non-communicable disease? Are you people with me? Can we go ahead? Let's start it and let's finish it. It's a very small chapter. Let me start with the first disease. The first disease here. Now, what are non-communicable disease? I taught you many communicable disease right now. I taught you all the respiratory one, all the GIT one, all the zoonotic one, in which there is one or other infectious organism is there. Whether it's a bacteria, it's a virus, it's a parasite, and causing some infections. Hana? So I taught you these all were the infectious diseases that is communicable. Now I'm teaching you non-communicable diseases, right? So first disease here, we will see 4-5 diseases here. The first most important disease to be discussed here is the obesity. So let's start with obesity. Okay, let's start with obesity. So in obesity, to whom you will call a person as obese? What is the definition of obesity? To whom you will call the person as obese? So there are 5 criteria. The first index is basal metabolic index, BMI. The most important criteria, BMI. So what is BMI? BMI is also known as Quetelet index, basal metabolic index, BMI. It is also known as Quetelet index. Learn its other name. Learn its formula, weight upon height ka square. Do you know your weight in kg? What is your weight in kg? Write down your weight in kg. Do you know your height? Not in feet, in meters. Not in feet, in meters. Your height in meters. Do the square of that. So that is your BMI. You can calculate right now your own BMI. Say, take your weight in kg. See the unit, not in grams. Take it in kg. And take your height in meters. If you know your height in feet, you can convert into meters and take it here. And do the square of your height. And you can do weight upon height ka square. You can calculate your BMI. Normal BMI, you can see the normal BMI. What is the normal? Learn the normal range. It's 18.5 to 25. Please learn. The normal BMI is 18.5 to 25. Less than 18.5 is known as underweight. And more than 25 is known as overweight. Underweight have no further classification, but overweight is divided into 4 more classification. 4 more. So overweight more than 25. 25 to 30, it's pre-obese. 30 to 35, it's obesity 1. 35 to 40, it's obesity 2. And more than 40 is obesity 3, known as morbid obesity. So please learn based on BMI. This is the classification. So what is BMI? First tell me what is basal metabolic index, also known as Quetelet index. Please learn. Please learn. Hana, the other name. Now what is the formula? Formula is weight upon height ka square. Learning formula is not important. Learning unit is also equally important. Weight is taken in kg and height is taken in meters. So weight upon height ka square. Now what is normal BMI? Normal BMI is 18.5 to 25. Say this is normal. This one is normal. Okay. So can I say this is normal? Okay. Next page. Okay. Normal is 18.5 to 25. This is normal. See, this one is normal. Okay. So I mean to say less than 18.5 is underweight and more than 25 is overweight. So let's write here underweight and let's write here overweight. Overweight. Underweight is just underweight, but overweight is further classified into 1, 2, 3, 4 types based on they all have BMI more than 25. 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, and more than 40. This is known as pre-obese. This is known as obesity 1. This is known as obesity 2. This is known as obesity 3 or morbid obesity. You get simple questions on that. How many of you got it? Can we go ahead? Say yes. Give me a thumbs up. This is BMI. Please learn. Please learn. If you know the normal, it's very easy to say. Uske aage aur uske piche. Normal is 18.5 to 25. So less than 18.5 is underweight. More than 25 is overweight. But overweight is further classified into 4 categories. They are in front of you. This is based on BMI. We classify obesity. So can I ask you 2 questions here? I have just eliminated here. So, okay. What is normal? 18.5 to 25. Hana? So less than 18.5 is underweight. I taught you. More than 25 is overweight. Hana? More than 25, what is the further classification? What is the further classification? They all are overweight. I know. This is underweight. This is overweight. This is normal. Tell me further classification. 25 to 30, 30 to 35. 35 to 40 and more than 40. Hana? So this is pre-obese. I told you very clearly this one is pre-obese. Anna, this is obesity 1, obesity 2, obesity 2 questions. Both are here PYQs. Tell me the cutoff of overweight. Let me write the question. Tell me cutoff for overweight. And tell me the cutoff of obesity. The two different questions are there. Can you give me the answers? What is the cutoff of overweight? Anything more than 25, we are calling it as overweight. So cutoff is 25. Straightforward question, straightforward answer. Answer is 25. The cutoff for overweight is 25. But in the overweight, this is pre-obese. This is not obese. So cutoff of obesity is 30. Obesity start at 30. 25 to 30 is pre-obese. They are not obese. So from 30 onwards, they all are obese, whether 1, 2, 3. So please see the two questions and please see the two answers very carefully. Cutoff of overweight is 25 and cutoff of obesity is 30. How many of you got it? How many of you got it? So please, these two are your PYQ, so don't get confused in the option. You always have both the option. Don't get confused. Got it? This is BMI. One more index is there. Can I ask you a question? I don't know the weight. I know only height. Can I calculate, can I say whether the person is obese or non-obese based on height? I don't know the weight of the person. I'm asking you, I don't know the weight of a person. I know only height of a person. Based on the height, can we comment whether the person is obese or not? Yes, we can do. The formula is Lorentz formula. Lorentz formula is weight free. It depends only on height. See, the formula is complicated, but this is the formula. You have to learn it. Height in centimeters. My height in centimeters is 155 centimeters. So it's in centimeters, not in meters. So height in centimeter minus 100 minus again height minus 150 whole upon either 2 or 4. If we are considering for female, it's 2. If we are considering for male, it's 4. So the formula is height minus 100 minus height minus 150 either upon 2 or 4. Depending if it's female, it's 2. If it's male, it's 4. It's like this. So only height is there. For example, for me, if I calculate 155 minus 100 minus 155 minus 150 upon 2. If I calculate like this. So 155 minus 100, I guess answer is 55. Minus 155 minus 150, answer is 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2. It will be 2.5. So something answer will be there, but I don't know the cutoffs for this. So anyways, so please learn that. This is how we calculate. Okay, the third is the Broca's index. The third is the Broca's index. So height minus 100 is the ideal weight. Again, height in centimeter. That is, my height is 155, I told you. 155 minus 100, my ideal weight should be 55. My ideal weight should be 55. Now, whether if I'm 55, I am ideal. Less than 55, I'm underweight. And more than 55, I am obese or overweight. Like that. So this is Broca's index. So Broca's index have both height and ideal weight. And fourth and last is corpulence index. So your actual weight upon your desirable weight should be the ratio. Ideally, your actual weight should be desirable only. They cancel each out and answer is 1. But up to 1.2, it's normal. More than 1.2, it's obese. So actual weight upon desirable weight, the ratio should be less than 1.2. Tell me the 4 index. BMI, that is Quetelet index, Broca's index, Lorentz index, and corpulence index. So these are the 4 index till now I taught you. The fifth and the last one for obesity is the skin fold thickness. What is skin fold thickness? We make a pinch. We make a pinch over the skin and measure the thickness. Measure the thickness like that. Where? Over the tricep. With the help of an instrument. The name of this instrument is known as Herpenden skin caliber. Can you see the instrument? It is known as Herpenden skin caliber. Herpenden skin caliber is the name of this instrument. And it is measured over bicep, tricep, subscapular region, but mainly at tricep. Okay. In boys, the cutoff is 18, and in girls, the cutoff is 32. Because in females, there is more subcutaneous fat. Females की चमड़ी वैसे ही मोटी होती है, it's thick, subcutaneous fat is more. So if you make a pinch in females, it's more. So in females, the cutoff is 32. More than 32 is obese. In males, the cutoff is 18. More than 18 is obese. How many of you got it? Let me define obesity. What is obesity? I'm done with obesity. The first disease is done. Okay, what is obesity? In obesity, how many indexes we have seen? We have seen Quetelet index, also known as BMI. We have seen Broca's index. We have seen Lorentz index. We have seen corpulence index. And lastly, we have seen skin fold thickness. skin fold thickness. Okay, so tell me the formulas and cutoff of all these. For Quitlet index, I told you. Just a second, I'm sorry, Hannah. I told you the formula, it's weight upon height ka square. Hannah, you have to tell me the units also. The weight is in kg, the height is in meters here. For Broca's, I told you it's height in centimeter, not in meter, minus 100. Hannah, that is the ideal weight. Like for me, it should 55. It should be 55. 155 minus 100 is 155 minus 100 is 55. Hannah, Lorentz is weight free. Lorentz is weight free. It contains only height. What is the formula? Height minus 100 minus height minus 150 upon 2 or 4 depending male or female. है ना? Corpusculence index, what is that? I told you it's actual weight upon desirable weight. The ratio should be less than 1.2. If the ratio is more 1.2, the person is obese. And skin thickness, I taught you that we measure the skin thickness with the help of an instrument. The name of the instrument is Herpenden caliber, and we measure it at mainly tricep, and the cutoff for boys is 18 millimeter and for girls it's 32 millimeter. You have to learn this. This is all regarding obesity. Mainly 99% the question is going to come from here, but you should know all these also. Lorentz, you should know it's a weight-free indicator. So please learn BMI. And for BMI, I taught you the normal values also that you have to learn. The normal value for BMI I taught you is 18.5 to 25. Less than 18.5 underweight, more than 25 is overweight. Overweight is of 4 type we have done. Okay, so please learn. We are done with obesity. Okay, so that is the 5 indices. Read the question, tell me the answer. According to WHO, the marker of obesity is what? Is it Quitlet index, Chandler index, Pearl index, or Sullivan index? Very easy question. Very easy question. Say the answer. Say the answer, quick, fast. The marker of obesity. I guess you all are right. Of course, it's Quitlet index. That is the other name of BMI. The best among the 5 is BMI. The acceptable, the globally acceptable by the WHO among the 5 indicators is BMI only. That is Quitlet index. What are other index? Pearl index, yesterday I taught you the contraception failure. Anna, the contraception failure. Sullivan index, I told you on day 1. That is that disability free life expectancy. DFLE ka other name. DFLE ka other name is Sullivan index. Chandler index you don't know. Chandler index is I will teach you in microbiology in hookworm. Anna, so number of hookworm, number of acts of hookworm per gram of stool. So it is seen, it is used to see how much is the infection of the hookworm in a community. Number of acts of this hookworm per gram of stool, that is known as Chandler index. So you should know all the index. Hana? Yes, it is index for worm. So you should know all the index. The correct answer here is A. We all know that. Okay, so we are done with that. The next is the use and misuse of many substances. Okay, tobacco is the most common substance misused in India. Okay, in males it's 50%, in females it's 20%. The second most common is the alcohol. The third is the cannabis, and fourth is the opioid. So these all are the misused substances, and our most common is tobacco. 40 to 50% of the cancers in India is due to tobacco. If the day government will ban the tobacco, the smoking also, chewing also, both tobaccos are bad. The smoking tobacco will lead to lung cancer, and chewing tobacco lead to oral cancer. Both are carcinogenic. Tobacco is bad. It should be banned. If government ban the tobacco, 50% of the cancer automatically reduces. Hannah? So this happens. To control the tobacco, there is a strategy. You learn the strategy. The name of the strategy is M-Power. M-Power strategy. What do you mean by M-Power? M stands for monitor. Monitor tobacco use and preventive policies. M for monitor. P for protect. Protect people from tobacco smoking and offer them help to quit. There are many centers now which help the people, which help they are de-addiction centers. These are known as. So they help the people. People have addiction for smoking. One who's a smoker cannot quit the smoking suddenly. If the person is trying to quit the smoking suddenly, he is having many symptoms. The de-addiction symptoms in the body. Got it? De-addiction symptoms in the body. So this is the thing. So protect people from tobacco smoke and help them to quit it. Okay, de-addiction centers are there. W, है ना? P हो गया, O भी हो गया. Offer, O for offer help for quit. O for offer help. W is warn people about the dangers. So on all the packets of the tobacco, always written that it will lead to cancer, it can lead to cancer, and it is harmful for health. It is written on all the packets. So warning is compulsory. Without warning, one cannot sell the tobacco. It's always written. E for enforce. Enforce bans on tobacco advertisement. On the TV, via newspaper, radio, no one can advertise tobacco. You may have seen many ads of the gutka powders, like the, what do you say, Rajnigandha, and many brands are there. You may have seen, but they cannot brand tobacco. They cannot brand tobacco. They cannot advertise that. You got my point? And it is very shameful for the superstars who are advertising such products. It should not be done. It should not be done. Because the youth, especially the teenage groups, especially the adolescent groups, they are mad. I have seen they are mad behind these superstars, behind these television stars. They are mad behind. They consider them God. Whatever they are doing, it's like they should do that. So this is like that. So none of the person who is having a huge fan following should do anything on the social media that influence harmful effects on the public. That is my mentality. It should not be done. Imagine if someone is advertising tobacco, anyways, not directly, but indirectly also in the form of the gutka powder and something like that. It's tobacco advertisement only. So the youth is following it. If someone is smoking, although it's written, it's injurious, but who is doing it? Smoking looks so cool, So teenage start smoking also. Okay, so this is the biggest thing. On the social media, it should not be seen. It should not be shown. None of the scenes should be of smoking anywhere in the movies and the serials. None of the scenes should be of tobacco chewing. None of the advertisement should be there. Government should restrict, should follow these rules. Because once cancer occurs, cancer is a very big thing. Cancer do not occur to one person. Cancer occur to the complete family. एक person को cancer होता है तो complete family vanishes. You can see the treatment is very disastrous. That the surgery, the chemotherapy, the radiotherapy, the complete family shutters. It's very costly also. And even after that, the treatment, the cure is not guaranteed. If it is early stage, it's guaranteed. But if it is late stage cancer, for stage 4 cancer, we don't have cure. So death is the only statement for them. So it's very bad. So 50% of the cancers are due to